2 nights ago.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Pero ngayon, can you give like a short sample?
I don't think I can.
Okay, okay. You know what? We'll watch out for that.
Doctor told me that
Rest muna.
including no talking na sana.
No talking. Nako.
I can cancel this anymore. So.
But you guys know what? I think everybody's more than excited to watch your concert
Thank you.
next year for the post-Valentine concert that's happening February 2020, February 16 at the Kia Frontier Theater.
New Frontier Theater.
New Frontier Theater. There you guys have it. Now, okay, right now we're going to open the floor for questions from our friends from the media. Anybody?
Kasi, doing this would be parang an escape to the comfort of journey legacies, So at least I get to cultivate more of the other side of me. I get to enjoy those things that I do outside of the band, which I've been doing for since I was 15 years old, and since the day that the Neil Sean discovered me on YouTube. So this is like parang it will be like it's a part of me that I would love to come back to every now and then.
So there you have it. So we know that you have been doing these concerts, music. Over the past 2 years, what have you been mostly busy with?
Family, marketing, then cooking, gardening.
Cooking?
Yeah, I cook. I love cooking for the family.
Oh, what's your favorite dish to cook?
Ang dami kasi. It's a lot.
Is it mostly Filipino?
Yeah, mostly Filipino. Talagang you can't stop it, you can't prevent it.
But you don't cook a day.
I think the most important about getting older is you got wiser. But even though we're all not perfect, we're still flawed in a way. Parang mas nagiging mature tayo, mas maganda yung approach natin sa buhay, mas lalo na siyempre pag yung mga aspirations natin na-accomplish natin yan. As for me, I can only I can only be so grateful and so and feel so blessed for sa Diyos, sa tao, lalo sa family ko.
You have a clear vision of life.
And my wife, yeah.
Yes, that's right. There you guys have it. Friends from media, anybody else?
My name is Valentine, representing Manila.
Hello po, sige po.
Yes, Arnel, I am so sorry to hear that your voice, specifically your singing voice, is not in its best element nowadays.
Yes.
So I'm wondering.
It only happened yesterday. I won't go without my singing voice, but unfortunately, in talking voice was so I can still talk to you guys.
So could you share with us what your doctors have advised you as to how you can preserve your voice?
Total shutdown, actually, but here I am.
Thank you so much for doing this, Arnel Pineda.
But I mean, any special?
I don't know what to do. I'm telling you, I have been singing since I was like 5 years old, but professionally since I was 15. So I definitely know how to take care of my voice. It's just unfortunate that I am very allergic with a lot of things, molds, dust, my hair ng aso, and ng pusa. So I think I got hit while I was singing in Shangri-La with the Phil Tatler Bowl 2019. So
Yes.
it was so bad. I woke up the next day. It's like, oh my God, what happened? Kasi every day I try to check my singing voice. Nabibigyan ng si Mrs. every day talagang akala niya gusto ko lagi mag-concert every day. But I think I need to do that kasi to check. Kasi as you age, your voice age too. So it's getting harder for you to recover from an hour and a half to an hour 45 minutes concert.
Follow-up question. With the change ng voice as you age,
It's
how do you cope
changing.
with it?
That's why, like I said, you have to check on it every day, almost every day. if you because kasi it's ano rin, muscle memory. It's like athlete, you know. You have to do it every day talaga, otherwise you lose
Hindi
it.
naman first time nangyari sa kanya to.
I see. And your questions, sir, we're good. Thank you very much.
Meron pa.
Kino-cover generation after generation yung ganda ng kanta mo is talaga nakakabilib talaga.
Okay, and good luck sa concert.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think it's also because you always offer new flavors, diba? New surprises every time.
Wild lang talaga ako sa stage. So sabi nga ng asawa ko, parang napaka-tame ko pagdating sa pag-off stage, pero pagdating sa stage, iba na yung...
It's a different Arnel Pineda on stage.
Parang Jekyll and Hyde.
I know.
Yeah.
There you go. Question? Right there. Hi, what's your name?
Nino from Home TV.
Yeah,
Hello. So, how does it feel na magiging katrabaho si Yang?
Actually, I'm very, very grateful. Tsaka talagang, every time na, actually, parang pangatlong best friend siya nakasama kasi, she always blessed me with her talent talaga. Kasi, she's such a very, talented lady, I mean, tapos lalo pa siyang gumaling over the years, mas lalong gumaling yung mga gawa niya, yung mga original songs niya. So I think she deserves all the success that she's been getting.
And what do we expect from this concert?
Actually, hindi pa kasi namin talaga discuss. That's why I cannot, para hindi ko kayo ma-indulge kung ano yun.
Okay. Thank you.
We'll see more about that next year.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
But if all things come to like a rest,
Yeah.
perhaps, what are your plans?
My plans, if I can still do it, if my voice can still hold it and can still go up there on stage and be really well with my songs, I think I'd still do it even if I'm 65 already. But at the same time, gardening, planting trees, I like that. I'm into nature.
You're a homebody also.
I'm homebody too. You can put me in a couch for like 8 hours and watching, just binge watching a movie, TV series. I can finish that in one sitting. Yes.
To lighten up things, sir, what are your plans for Christmas? Are you staying with family?
Actually, we're spending it in Las Vegas because we have an extra 4 shows left for Caesar's Palace at the Coliseum. Tuwayong
Huge.
Hotel. So me and Journey will be there for 4 shows: 37, 28, 30, and 31.
Alright. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. Sila po McCartney.
Wow, that's huge.
Makaka-duet ko si Bruno Mars. Mga ganun. Para,
Who knows, right? Who knows?
Well, dreaming is free, right? So who knows? Because you know what? I became the singer for the band, for Journey, without even dreaming about it. I didn't even dream hard about it. All I wanted, I remember back in 2005, I lost my voice, and then I was forced to resign because I can't sing anymore. I had a very, very bad, acute acid reflux, and burned up my larynx so bad I can't sing anymore. And then while I was outside the bar, and then I was telling the guys, sabi ko, sayang hindi ko man lang naka-duet si Steve Perry. So, nawala na yung boses ko, wala na, hopeless na talaga. And then after 2 years, I was singing for the band, so
Here we go,
so,
right?
really, you know what, it's just like talking about a parallel universe, crossing it, and then here we are.
So who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe next year, you're on stage na with Bruno Mars.
But it could happen to everybody, right? I'm sure you have all your dreams to it.
And speaking of dreams, for aspiring artists out there, what is one piece of advice that you can give them?
Just get really passionate about your craft kasi it's the most important thing. Kasi kung whatever you fields na pinili mo sa buhay mo or aspirations, kailangan talaga maging passionate ka. Put 1,000% of your heart and soul. Kasi otherwise, don't do it. Talaga.
You really gotta put yourself into it, right? You gotta
Yes, so
dive
sometimes
in.
you've got to have people who really support you and not mock you or, and
That's
or
right.
put you down. Kasi, and it's but besides that, kasi, kailangan, ikaw lang ang katangi-tanging tao na magsasabi sa sarili mo na you're not good enough. Don't let other people, kahit sino pa man, kahit mahal mo siya, or mahal ka niya, don't let them tell you na,
You can't do
ikaw lang ang mapupuwit, or ikaw lang ang mapupush.
There you guys have it. Any more